my sexy Aries. I hope you guys are doing great, and I hope the last half of April was fantastic for you guys. And thank you for joining me, Scully Sati, on my channel to see what's going on for you guys for the first half of May, May 1st through the 15th. And for you guys, I'm using a deck that I have never ever used before, but it's actually designed by one of my old friends, Winter Lake, and it is called Tarot of the Black Arts. You guys, yeah. So we'll see how this turns out, but I'm looking at it already and it's looking pretty awesome. So just want to remind you guys that you know, not all messages are going to resonate with everybody. That would be impossible for us to do as readers, but what we do is tap into the energies that we're supposed to tap into to relay the messages that we're supposed to the ones who are supposed to hear it. Okay, so just because this doesn't resonate with you guys does not mean that the weekly readings that I'll be doing next week or the bi-weeklies that I'll be doing the week after will not resonate with you. It just may not be your time today, but it will be in the future. So let's see what's going on for my beautiful fiery Aries for the first couple of weeks of May. All right, so I'm feeling like you guys may be feeling like there's a particular project that is not really going anywhere with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? You may be feeling like you're putting a lot of energy into something that's not really yielding any return for you. And I feel like it's making you reconsider things that you can do for yourself, you know, different actions that you can take to feel like you're making some kind of progress, okay? And I feel like you're going to be starting to be filled with lots of fiery ideas. King of Wands, that's very indicative of fire signs in general. This is really cool. I think that's Edgar Allan Poe. It's awesome. But I feel like you guys are really going to start to open up, you know, intellectually, where you're starting to figure out what kinds of different things that you can do to bring yourself some financial stability here with the Four of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, I really feel like you guys are going to be focused on financial stuff for the next couple of weeks with the Eight of Pentacles. It's about working hard with career stuff, projects, finishing up projects. And right as I say that, King of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are not looking so much right now. We'll keep going with the cards, but it's looking more like you're more focused on the practical as opposed to the emotional at this point. Yeah, because you may have been burnt before. You may have been coming out of some kind of conflict with the Five of Wands before, okay? And that may have just kind of jaded you where you're like, you know what, screw this. I'm going to be focusing on my money, right? I'm going to be seeing what I can make happen for myself, right? What kinds of decisions can I make? What kinds of projects can I complete that are going to, you know, boost me forward on the path towards the life that I want? And just as I say that, here comes the Lover cards, right? And the Lovers is all about making decisions for one thing, okay? You know, being able to decide between different things like you're doing with the different projects. But let's see if this also has to do with perhaps, you know, a lover, an actual lover of some sort. Yeah, see, I feel like if this has to do with the lover, this is about something from the past, because with the Three of Swords, you guys were hurt before, right? You guys were really feeling like things weren't really working out for the best, okay? So again, like what I'm picking up on is that there may have been something emotionally charged for you guys that prompted you to start refocusing your attention on more practical means, okay? And as I say that, you get the Ace of Pentacles. So again, going right back to really, you know, diving into financial matters. What new projects can you take on that are going to make you feel like you can celebrate again with the Three of Cups? They're having a good time, right? They're acting like it's a Friday night when it's really just a Tuesday afternoon, I should say. But I'm feeling, you know, like you guys are not really looking so deeply into like the love relationship factor for the next couple of weeks. I feel like, you know, you have recently walked away from something. You know, I keep picking up on something that just kind of aggravated you guys, having to do with the emotional sector. And you're like, you know what, screw this relationship stuff, I'm going to really be focusing on what drives me career-wise, you know, what lights my fire, what makes me feel like I am using my creative potential to its fullest, right? Because yeah, you've been through some tragedy before. I'm feeling like with the Ten of Swords, you've been through some betrayal before. And you're just at this point where you're like, I don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to deal with anything that's going to cause me drama. You know, I'm more interested in seeing how I can make things happen for myself. What new projects can I start, right? With the Fool card. That was so cute. I think that's a cat. It's pretty awesome. Curious cat with the Fool card, right? Going forward, you know, fearlessly without thinking too much about pitfalls. Yeah, because you have lots of options coming up, guys. Aries, you have lots of options coming up with the Seven of Cups. You have many different cups that you can drink out of. And I feel like that's where you're going to head towards. Because with the Moon card here, that's pretty wicked. With the Moon card, you know, you've dealt with some deceit, with some things that were hidden before. And I feel like what I'm picking up on for you guys for the next couple weeks of May, you're just like, you've had it with the emotional stuff. You're like, I don't want to deal with anything that's going to cause me a headache. I really just want to focus on things that I have control over, which is my own creativity and my own career sector, and how can I make that be successful, right? You're not really wanting to deal with anything that has to do with another person, because you found that, you know, it was pretty oppressive before. You may be getting some kind of quick communication from somebody from the past. Let's see if that's love related. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like this has to do with your business stuff again. I feel like there may have been an idea from the past that you had, but you let go because other things got in the way of it. And I feel like you may be rehearing something in the next couple of weeks of May that will bring back that idea for you to start pursuing it. Because right now, I feel like Aries are really, really creative right now. You guys are really fiery right now with your imagination, trying to make things happen. And you're looking for, you know, to get out of your head with the Nine of Swords, right? You're looking to not have to be bothered by things that confuse you or annoy you. And whatever this past situation was, it may have been somebody that you dated, or, you know, somebody coming back around that just reminded you of why you don't really want to date right now, right? Why you want to just refocus on stuff that yields you something. Because you're really seeking that balance with the Temperance card, right? This is a really wicked card. I would hang this on my wall. But that's what you're seeking. You're seeking that temperance, you know, that balanced alchemy, that you can make things happen for yourself where you're not bothered by, you know, superficial emotions that are just going to cause you some annoyance, because you want to be strong. And with the Nine of Wands, you know, you're feeling very, very drawn to seek things that bring you strength, right? Because Aries are a very strong sign, and you flourish best with financial projects that really help you to see tangible success from your efforts, right? So I really feel what I'm seeing for you guys, Aries, you know, for the next couple weeks is you guys are definitely more driven with the projects right now. You are looking for success that can be measured physically. You're not really looking for, I'm not seeing really any cards here about dating or love or emotions in that way. You're more looking to fulfill your pentacles, right? Nine of Pentacles is the happy singles card as well. So you may not be in a relationship right now, and you may be cool with that because you're like, nothing is prohibiting me from following my success. And that's what Aries do, man. You guys are very driven with your projects, and if you don't have projects going on, you're like, you're feeling very, you know, stalled, very in stasis, and that doesn't bode well with you guys. And right as I say that, you guys get the Emperor card, which is your card, right, for Aries. So you're really getting back into the more logical state of things, Aries, for the next couple of weeks. Like, you're not bothering with any kind of dating or emotions or delving into the past, you know, for any kinds of answers. You're really focused on the present, the here and now, what you could do here and now to have that measurable success for the future. Because you are bringing to close some old cycles here. So again, this could have been something that was emotional from the past that you finally decided, like, you know, I'm not even going to bother with this anymore. I've really just got to refocus on things that I have some control over, right? And you know how relationships are. We do not have control over another person, so that could be really hard for people like Aries to deal with in particular, because you guys are such go-getters. You guys are so focused on what you want and you achieve, and it's hard to do with another person. But I will say that, you know, within this next couple of weeks with the King of Cups card, you are going to be feeling very, you know, fulfilled emotionally with your projects. That's what's going to yield you that emotional support, is seeing your projects flourish, seeing the success that you're creating for yourself, right? That has nothing to do with other people. Because you're very much, you know, you're just on that path where you're like, what can I get done with the King of Swords? What can I get done? How can I make things happen? You know what I mean? Yeah. And you might be partnering up with somebody for the next couple of weeks, having to do with one of these projects that you're toying with right now with the Three of Pentacles. Threes are about partnerships and what they yield. Pentacles are about, you know, earthly realms. And you guys have gotten tons of Pentacles. And as I say that, you get another one, right? Knight of Pentacles that's a really cool card. Really wicked card. The Knight of Pentacles is about taking action with career-oriented stuff. So I really feel like, yeah, you guys are just, you're not really looking for any kind of emotional fulfillment in the next couple of weeks, and that's okay. That's fine. Aries are really about like what they can conquer, you know, what they can succeed at, and I feel like that's where your focus is going to be for the next couple of weeks of May. And I feel like you are going to be making some stuff happen with this Magician card. You are going to take advantage of all the resources around you. You'll be making a lot of networking connections so that you can, you know, have possible partners in the financial realm with these partnerships, so that you can just go forward with that kind of stuff. There may be a little bit of a waiting period for the next couple of weeks here, but that's okay. You know, it's going to give you time to really start getting the details ironed out for these projects for yourself. And I also feel like with the Hanged Man, you know, you're putting anything emotional on the back burner for now. You're not really trying to deal with anything like that, because you're really focused on the partnerships that you can create for yourself that's going to give you that path to success. Okay, I do feel like you guys are juggling a lot this next couple of weeks, but it's all going to be financial stuff from what I'm seeing from the people that I'm tapping into. So all right, my fiery Aries, I hope that was helpful. Do feel free to leave positive comments for me, and if you are wanting me to look deeper into your particular situation, you know how to reach me with the information below. And I wish you guys great success with the completion of your projects in the next couple of weeks. And I will definitely be back for you guys next week with the weekly elementals. And then I will be back the following week to do your sign in particular again for the second half of May. All right, my fiery Aries. I was about to call you guys fairies. You kind of combine those two and do that. I don't think you guys would appreciate that though. So I'll refrain from that. I won't name that video this. So thanks guys. Have a wonderful next couple of weeks, and I will see you soon. Bye.